Good morning, everyone. Alright. I totally thought I was live, and then I wasn't. So, let's get things set up. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it from the Send stream. Okay, so, today, about 3 hours ago, Supercell rolled out a fix. So they fixed most of the problems with Troop AI. There's a couple still left. But by and large, I believe it is all good. And we'll find that out in a second. Mirroring is a little bit weird right now. Okay, we'll do send 19, 12, then 15 to start off. So Blue Skies isn't cleared. If someone can just go over and clear that, let's do send 12. Oh no. I'm dizzy. I just woke up. We have 2 hits left. We have 2 hits for this peak. Why is this peak so common? Alright, I gotta get better at this one. Let's do some giants, minion, this. Alright. You saw nothing, Spike. You saw nothing. I think you use Sparky now. Okay. I was wondering if Sparky went for the spears. Guess it doesn't. That's good. This. Oh crap. Wrong way on that. Frost here. Here. Very nice timing there, actually. Bar here. Zap. Guess we have a giant that we can just chill on. And probably use it for the dragon area. So you really want to get the Inferno Tower if possible. That is the big goal. This trash up being alive is actually good for me, so I'm not going to kill it. Because once the dragon post goes down, we can use a barb on that hut, second attack, and that will pull the dragon. I don't think I have time to allow Sparky to beat through this wall, so I will ram it. You can just let Sparky beat through most walls if there is no defenses around, but it does take around 21-ish seconds. So when you don't have time, you can't do it, obviously, but when you do, it's a pretty good idea. Let's try to chip down. Wait, that's not good. Pause. Can we chip down the blast bow? Ooh, we can. That's big. All right. We're looking great now. We're looking great. I normally don't get the blast bow. Dragon's still up. Wait, I think you can just eye dragon without pulling it. Very nice, very nice. So we'll do 2 giants, this. 9 barbs. Something like this. Think you can afford to go with less rams on this base. If I remember correctly, you only need like 7. Because the dragon's in the frost, we can just send in a naked eye dragon. The blast bow's gone, so we don't have that hitting us. Giant cannon locks us, that's totally fine. Oh shoot. Giant cannon kill it, okay. Whoa there. That ram was bad. But didn't cause any issues. So Sparky takes a lot more damage than I'm used to having her take at this point, but we have a lot more barbs as well, and the eye dragon. Right in here, I don't even want that cannon to shoot me anymore. There's still that trash in the corner over there. Man, no blast bow is so nice. There are some bombs around this cannon. Let's pull them both. We'll just use the ram to kill the Trasha because Barb is much better. Eye dragon to kill these giants. Cart, I don't like you, man. And just spam the rest. Alright. You have to get good at this peak. I don't know why it's so common. It's everywhere though. I swear you face it like once or twice a week. And it is my kryptonite. Wait, the Revengers are having a real bad week. What's going on here? That looks horrendous. What's going on? You don't like to see that. Alright, 12 is next. Followed by 15. How do you people wake up so early? Bro, I have to wake up at 4 a.m. when it's work days, man. I do sleep in on the weekends a little bit more. Like, I sleep until like 7, 8. But weekdays, they're cooked, bro. They're so cooked. Yeah, I'm on Eastern. So right now it's 8 a.m. for me. That's when I start the streams. There's actually going to be daylight savings time, I think next week, next Sunday. And so next Sunday stream is going to be 1 hour earlier or later. I forget which one. But yeah, we talked about this last time. I do run off daylight savings time. So once that hour kicks in, we'll be an hour different than usual. Okay, so we start sparking on the right side. This blast was kind of toxic. Wait, actually no. That air bombs. That air bombs is the problem. Minions left. We'll see if we can get the kill. If we can't, it's not a big deal. Do you want to split archers or split minions? I think archer splits better. Okay, let's try this. Spring is forward, okay. Yeah, I'll be an hour. an hour earlier for Sunday stream. What a weird thing. Yeah, I don't know why the US hasn't gotten rid of it yet. It's something that we did in the past to help farmers because, of course, their schedules depends on when the sun is out, but then we don't really need that anymore and we just still have it. And every year, come spring, I swear I'm late on the following Monday to like go to school and stuff and wake up. It messes me up so bad. Oh man, and I have to go to work now at like 3 a.m. Oh god. Oh no, you hate to see it. Alright, ram here. Giant kill going well. I really wanted to get the kill on the cannon with the barbs, because then this happens and it's awkward. Alright, I don't know if we can cover the peak with this rage. Let's hope that does. It's close. I think it does, actually. One more shot. Oh, Sparky, I love you. I love you. We're so back with Sparky. She was broken, and they fixed her. iDragon, if you die to the air bombs, you're so fired from your job. Okay, he's good. That should be a wrap. Why are you going to schools? Who just became a teacher? He teaches kids how to make isekai fantasy, lol, anime, manga too? Huh? Who are we talking about? Are you talking about my series and more? That is not lolly isekai. Okay, it's kind of isekai. It's not lolly though. Hell no. Okay. Okay, so we giant here, 4 wizards. I don't take this disrespect kindly, battles. I think 2 iDragons make sense. The only way we actually grief this is if we let the wizards die, so we just need to let that not happen. And we should be good. He says as he's about to let that happen. But yeah, I think 2 iDragons makes a lot of sense here. So battles, I didn't get your opinion. What do you think of chapter 1? What are your first impressions? As a man who only reads the raunchiest of manga, what was your impression of seeing something that wasn't that? Okay, we can let the wizards die, not a problem. They did their job. Barb chip down the Tesla. I said that myself. I did not say it was a lolly. Didn't say it was a lolly manga. You're putting words in my mouth I did not say. No shot. And if I did say that, I was memeing. Battles, why is your memory for this kind of stuff so good? Are you secretly like a genius in school? They put an air trap, so I don't get the bomb tower over there, but that's fine. Not that. I'm going to school? I'm not going to school. I said a long time already. I am not going to school to finish my master's. Alright. This cart could be a problem. I will actually hold it in place like this because I think it's about to dumpster on my booty. Oh no. It's dumpstering on my booty. Oh, stop it. I should have just used Graveyard Hog. ADHD is kicking in. I don't have ADHD. I'm a focused man who's looking at this random clan with 0 attacks left. Oh, pretty good clan. Good luck. Who was next? Is this Sen 15? Alright, Sen 15. We're going around the world. Sen 15, then 22. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Am I gonna skip this one? I think you have to go right side. Normally I go from bottom side, but this bottom entry looks so miserable with how they've modded this base. And you kind of have to kill the dragon. Otherwise, just open and go next. So from there, I probably want to frost the Inferno Tower peak. Blast is nasty though. Alright, so here's the plan. If we get a good hit, we can try a second one. If we don't, well, that is life. But man, dragons like these they're the worst. That blast is going to be shooting at me, and I don't think I can really stop that from happening. Alright, Rage. Sen, don't you think getting married and having kids will give you a fresh perspective on life and help you in your writing? Don't writers chase different experiences in life to give depth to their characters? You know, I don't think that's a very attractive sell on Tinder. Like, I don't know if I put looking for a partner to turn into writing inspiration as my bio that will attract female attention. But we can try that strategy. And does lolly get automatically censored? Is that why you have to write it like that? Oh, it's over. It's Jover. It's so unbelievably Jover. Bro. That's so sad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that Tesla kind of slapped, and we messed up the tanking on the rocket artillery. This was not a base that I had good chances on though. Yeah, these bases are kind of rough sometimes. Like these weird ones that are spread out with buildings inside, like the trash buildings inside, they can be really nasty. Crops is down to... I don't think that's how it works. I don't... Battles, did you pass biology or not? I don't think it'll work in the way you are thinking it's gonna work. I said it over disentited. I don't think you'll find inspiration for manga on Tinder anyways. I don't think so either. Tinder is just pretty... they're giving me Wizard Valley. Tinder in the US at least is just about hooking up. I don't know how many people are actually on Tinder looking for love. You know what I mean? Like, people are not there. They are not there to find long-term relationships. They're there to find relationships that last for about 3 hours. But babies. Don't think it works like that, Frank. Bio was actually one of my worst classes in college. I was so bad at bio. And we don't do base physics here. Man, Sparky's killing like 10% in one attack. That's satisfying. Can you not do this? Bro, what? Bro, what the frick, man? Rams, I hate you sometimes. Bro, chill out. Go forwards. So that's a problem with Rams sometimes. If there's no closed compartments that are closest to them, they just don't go forward. And they don't tank. Well, that was awkward. We got a Sun Rage that we'll just put up here. There's a lot more dating platforms now. What's the best one for finding long-term relationships in the US? East Coast. I kind of assume that all the dating platforms, which are designed to try to keep people interested, are just hookup matchmakers. Because if you think about it, if you help someone find long-term relationships, they don't need to be on your platform anymore, right? Like, you don't want people to actually find love. You want people to keep searching. And so my impression is that all the apps are designed to keep you hooked. And the best way to do that is just sell sex. I don't know if I'm getting too conspiratorial here, but that is my personal belief. Let's do this. Wait, there's 2 graveyards. What am I doing? Frank, I think you're in the wrong place for that kind of help. Sir, I don't think we offer that here. We don't serve that on the menu. Bro, how does that rage not oh god. What the heck, Spark? I did not know Sparky reaches there. Thank god we have so many so many hogs. I was almost about to bring one and that would have been cooked. That's why hogs can be good sometimes. That's why hogs can be good. All the carts are alive, but that's fine at this point. And you don't actually have to kill the carts, you just have to kill the buildings. Wait, where's the last building? I'm missing something. Am I blind? Or does the last building oh, it's the army camp. Army camp blends in with the map. I was trying to find where the last building was. Crops is a file and he wants to marry another. How do I unread that? Jesus. Oh, this is nasty. So they moved all the buildings so that they're not wizard chainable. Like all 6 of these aren't. You basically just need a ridiculous Sparky first hit. Hello, 02. Okay, we're gonna start on the right side. And we're gonna hope for a crazy first hit. I think that's what we are gonna need for this. An absolutely busted first hit. That dragon's gonna be so hard to kill as well. Let's just hope. Hello SK, hello 02. The boys are here. We can drop the frost. Am I supposed to greed the frost? I think I'm not supposed to. I really want to greed and drop the frost left, star Sparky right, but if I do that, I think I'm just cooked. Let's see if this works. And we're gonna let Sparky beat through the wall, cause that's what Sparky does best. It's a juicy frost. Yeah, it is, but you kind of want to have frost on the other defenses on a base like this when the second attack is going to be really difficult. Normally, like, that's an insane frost, but it really depends how far we can get on that first attack. Okay, so that spear thrower locks onto me, but I still want to let Sparky get one shot because that clears all of the trash buildings. Now we can just go. Bro, Sparky, come on. Use your brain. She was attacking the one wall that didn't get opened. That's so sad. That dragon's such a problem. Oh, wait. Why is the cart moving that way? Come on. Oh, cart gets killed over there as well. Bro, did you really have to go that way? Sparky went down for the Rapid Rocket, not up for the Blast Blow. We can drop Sparky into the Rage and it kills... It kills the Blast Blow immediately. Main problem on this base once again is that the Wizard Bomb's so weak. Are these walls closed back here? Okay, so at least the Rams go forward. So we got that going for us. Well, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard finish. But it might be doable, it might be doable. I think I still want to go with the Wizard Bomb. These buildings are kind of outside of range. I'm hoping the Wizards will just stand outside. Otherwise, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. We'll freeze all of these. I'll leave the Inferno Towers because I think it's better to just leave Sparky to Rage finish those off. 4 Wizards, 1 Giant. I can consider bringing a Hog Rider. I think it's worth it because then I can use Hog Rider on this cannon at the end if nowhere else is better. I need the Wizards to kill the Giants. That is something I need in my life. Also, don't have a great way to tank the Inferno Towers at the end if I don't use the Hog, but we'll have to play that by ear. Let's give it our best college try. Is Blast a one-shot? Yes, it is. Said, have you seen someone bet 55K that Jesus will return in 2027? How do you lose that bet? Like, who's the one who determines whether Jesus has returned? That's my question. I've seen bets about Jesus like that, but I don't know how that gets paid out. Is there like an objective metric for whether he's returned or not? Because yeah, the betting market's so stupid these days. H. Oh my god, Wizards. Oh no. Rip. Rip. That's so difficult to make work. So you saw the barbs from the Rams were about to get my Wizards splashed. I actually almost had this if I didn't let the Wizards die. Played a little bit better, I think. Or maybe that's Cope. Yeah, it's probably Cope. There's still a lot left. Yeah, it's Cope. I mean, I don't know. I'm not Christian, so he'll definitely not visit me. I thought Jesus visited non-Christians. Like, he was like a missionary, so his job was to visit the non-Christians, not the Christians. He might be arriving at your doorstep, Crops. He'll see your chats in the send stream, and then he's gonna be like, alright, this guy needs me the most. Let's go to Balloon Skies finally. Just imagine if Jesus returns in 2027. Maybe the guy who's betting knows something that we don't. Maybe he's like the next Michael Burry. He's betting everything on something that only he knows. Yeah, Crops need Jesus the most out of any of us. So I think there's a good chance. If Jesus returns, Crops will be who he visits. Now, I'm not actually going to try the Skeleton Park, and I've already given people enough opportunity to try it themselves, so we're just going to spam this. Skeleton Parks do not get attempted in this clan. That peak wasn't a 750. That was far from. So what do you have to say about the new hero? Okay, so people have been asking me about the new hero. And my response has been, I didn't even know that a new hero was coming. So fill me in. I don't even know anything about the Minion Prince. That's how out of the loop I am. Is the new hero cool, or is he like the Minion Prince who looks like he belongs on the Epstein list? But real talk though, why has no one talked about the Minion Prince's design? That guy looks like he needs to be locked up. I wonder which podcast Jesus will return to first. Is Jesus gonna go on podcasts to expand his reach when he first descends upon Earth? You legit told me about the new hero last week. That's not ADHD. That was me not caring about anything related to Home Village so much that it came into my ear and then left out the other. That wasn't me ADHD brain. That's just me Keck W home villaging. So what does he do? And what's his design? If I remember correctly, they have a limit on home village heroes to where you can only bring 4 to battle. And then no one uses the Minion Prince. His debate on Piers Morgan would be fire. Do people still watch Piers Morgan? Piers Morgan is like the 2000s equivalent of Twitter, of Elon Musk Twitter, where everyone is just there to rage bait. It's just a cesspool of the most unintelligent takes humanity has ever produced. IMO, the design of the new hero is better than Minion... Bro, anything's better than the Minion Prince. Minion Prince is like the cartoon version of Epstein. Whoever designed the Minion Prince did not like the Minion Prince. The bar was not high coming into this one. Nah, Piers Morgan is smart AF. I didn't say he wasn't smart. I'm just saying he designed a platform that exists to rage bait, just like Twitter, right? Like, I'm not saying Elon Musk is stupid, but he's made his Twitter, I'm not calling it X, I'm calling it Twitter. He's made his Twitter a place where people are rewarded for being degenerates by the algorithm. And that kind of mirrors television these days. It's hard to get anyone's attention and keep people subscribed, so you have to rage bait as much as possible. Its lore behind itself about being chained for years and we helped him achieving freedom. Are you talking about Jesus? Or the new hero? Being chained for years does not sound very Clash of Clans friendly. Or are they exploring new avenues? That reminds me of the manga series Chained Hero. Don't look that up. BW and GM default. Which clan is that? So, if a dragon is in the corner like this, you don't actually have to kill it. Like, you can just leave it here. And destroy the post on the last building. Or you can kill it, and it's not a big deal either, but... I think it's better to kill on the second attack, and it can also maybe kill the cannons like the dragon. So this is like one of the rare cases when you can kill the dragon and then you don't. It's gonna look weird. Should I do this? Nah. I was gonna double archer this cannon spear, but there could be log traps. I saw that these forests were here, and so there's no bombs, but there could be logs that hit my archer, so we're not gonna do that. That's inting. Let's go with this. Double rage. See how far we can get. Crofts, I've seen 3 different iterations of that message. I'm not letting it through. Jesus or no, New Hero sounds like a fun game, Lamau. The next hero in Clash is going to be Jesus. Is Christianity and the Abrahamic religions the most popular religion among Clashers? I would imagine it might be like an Indian religion, like Hinduism, because India is so big. But Clash is also worldwide. We're not going to get Jesus. We already have the Jesus rock. Oh, we got the cannon for free, huh? I don't know if I want that, actually. Do I want that? I guess it's fine. Buddhism and Hinduism, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. There could be log traps. Barb, chip that down. Sparky, I need you to wrap back in. Oh, okay, so good. Alright, good. Good, Sparky. You're about to grief me. Oh, we can talk about this. We're actually down to only a couple of rams, but we do get the Inferno Tower kill. And we're about to swag a rage, which you'll love to see it on the Sen stream. That's what we do best. Are we about to swag a rage, actually? Wait, that's a crazy rage. Hold on. Barb chip down the Inferno. Alright. Not bad. Not bad first hit. Do we get one more shot? Nah. How do we finish this, though? How do we finish this? The barrier is strong for that question. So you guys can't see it on your end, but Crops has been trying to get through a question and force it through the YouTube filters for a while now. I'm just watching him struggle with a chuckle on my face. YouTube is too powerful for him. That's true. It's either YouTube is too strong or you're too weak. It's one or the other. Okay. So we definitely need to frost this. I think I have to go Sparky because if I don't frost this Inferno Tower, it's kind of Jover, right? Yeah, Sparky's definitely the play. My instincts tells me that Sparky Haste is the play. Star on the right side. Leave the dragon for the end. We'll actually bring an Eye Dragon just in case. We can snipe some cannons there. And we gotta switch accounts. You've asked worse stuff? That is true. This isn't even that bad. Unless I'm misreading the question, which that might be it as well. Maybe the YouTube algorithm understands your question better than me. But I genuinely don't see anything too wrong about it. I'm gonna start Sparky here, I think. And just not go. Alright, we have to be locked in for this. It's actually not an easy finish. Okay. Bro, stop it! Oh, jeez. That was double zap. I have to let Spark get 2 shots on the Inferno Tower to kill the multi-cannon. It hurts, but then we get the Crusher hits, which is really nice. And I think Sparky does push herself outside of range of Blast Bow. Yep, perfect. Okay, split on the barbs is great for me, actually. I think I'm actually supposed to just Hog Rider this cannon here. Wait, I have so many rams. Pause. We gotta kill these trash buildings somehow. We have to navigate. Okay, we just do this with the cart. I was figuring out how to not kill the cart, but then I was like, wait, I have so many barbs, why am I even doing that? But yeah, we just leave the Dragon Post as the last building. And this is a wrap. Nice. Sen, do you believe in Trump or global warming? I mean, Trump has never been wrong, right? He's never lied to us. What reason do I have to not believe in our dear great president? And did he say recently that global warming isn't a thing? According to this guy, fishing is worse than Kawaguri-san. Is there a slang version of fishing that I'm not understanding, or are you talking about like fishing in waters? This is the kind of Chinese clan you don't want to see. Oh, at least there's Scaldon Park. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Senate, is it purpose to say at least we have fat after witnessing his truck slice through? I don't think anyone will get offended by that. Has there been any high-profile instance of like people running cars through crowds? I've heard of instances like that, but I don't know of any like high-profile ones. Trump is a hoax. The Epstein files are a hoax, clearly, according to him. All I can say for sure though is Trump isn't a real one. He ain't a real one. He threw his buddy on the island, Bill Clinton, under the bus at the first sign of danger. Someone should make a parody of Forrest Gump, and it should be like Forrest, Trump, and Bubba. Their adventures on the island. Said, are DH4 district good or is DH5 better for trophies? It depends. It really just depends on whether they're default and one-shottable. Usually DH4s are better because they're one-shottable, but these are not, so we're just having to dig through these. I once saw a kid die from beating 42 times in a row, and I said at least he was straight and wasn't racist and people got offended. It depends what kind of circles you're in battles. Like, people's tolerance for edgy humor and stuff like that. If you're in like a normal space where people talk normally, and pretty much outside of this stream chat, I can see people getting offended by that. You gotta be careful on your edginess. There's a time and a place. There's a just right amount of edginess and there's too much. So how come you didn't use any of Crops' writing in your manga? I think Crops' vision is a little bit artistically different from mine. I'm not saying his vision is wrong, and I encourage him to make his own manga by himself if he wants to realize his full potential, but, you know, that's not what I had in mind. That is not what I had in mind when I first wrote my manga. I'll leave it at that. We might all see things a little bit differently, but we're all human, and we all love Clan Capital. Builder's Workshop is going to be hard to dig, huh? We're just going to double Sparky this. Time to raid? Yeah, Falcon, it's time. We need you. This is what we need you for. Yeah, these baits are kind of cancer. Because they're so low gold value, if you two-shot them, it's really bad for your score. But you do get a lot of these during the raid weekend. Double Sparky. Yeah, you can double Sparky force quit some crap baits like these. Even the Barb Camp's low level. Oh, you hate these. You hate to see these. Sen, is it appropriate to whisper start the raid week until No, I don't think that is. I think not only is it not appropriate, if you do that, you might get your ass whooped. Your career might be over as an alive human being, depending on who you offend. Alright, Rage here. Can't really tank that multi-cannon well. Wait, was this almost one-shottable? I played this pretty sloppy, but this was close. If Sparky went like forward towards the giant cannons. Good enough. Judging by how weird and F the manga industry is, that could actually work. What can work? What ideas are you trying to propel? Dig, heal, heal. Ooh, Goblin's getting summoned is bad there. Okay. Don Falcon, do you know Skeleton Park? This is level 2 multi-cannon, but I'm also gonna grief the jump. I already know it, like I did last time. So if you know Skeleton Park, you can take it. Otherwise, sends back with some more Skeleton Park action. I think the best way to handle this is just Balloon Parade. Sen, are you the older or the younger sibling? I'm the youngest of my siblings. My sisters were always older than me and bullied me. Because there was 2 of them and 1 of me. So I think I've said this before, but they would always just outvote me whenever we wanted to do something. Like whenever there was a vote between us children, I'd always get ganged up on. I never forgot that. I never forgot the humiliation. They will pay for it one day. Falcon is risky for defaults? Well, you're about to see why you don't want to leave Sen with the defaults. This. Okay. Didn't mess up the RAM this time? I actually don't even know the timing on the P.E.K.K.A. anymore. At least I didn't miss that barrel up. Let's do P.E.K.K.A. now. Wait. we messed up somewhere. And somehow the Larrys died for the miner, but that's fine. Barb tank this up. Think we're good. How healthy is the miner? He's good. Yeah, we're good. Red, your manga PR is back. How long is it going to be, and why is there so less background details? Always looking for, and good luck. Yeah, so the reason why the backgrounds suck is because I suck at backgrounds. That's the bottom line. So I'm actually trying to practice on backgrounds because it's going to be very important in the coming chapters. But yeah, I'm planning to have it to be a very long series. First couple chapters are pretty much all world building. And I appreciate the luck and the goodwill. At least for the first chapter, the backgrounds weren't that important, but in the coming chapters, because it's going to be a fantasy world, it is. So I gotta lock in on those. Alright, just Wizard Valley left. Alright. My boy Falcon's got it. Wait, this base is rough. It's not what you want to see. It's gonna have to be Golem. But it really depends on how Golem paths. We'll have a zap to reset Inferno. Yeah, just go Golem. Let's hopefully not fail this. Sparky's terrible. Go one barrel. Maybe 2 hawks. Some rams. Looks good. Haven't thought about it. Sen is working on a nice female character though currently. Spike, that had to have been the worst way to word that sentence. But yes, I've been working on Arlene and I have to work on Dante too. That had to have been the most questionable wording of that idea. Let's go ram here. Oh crap. Oh no. Okay, it still works. It works. Larry's were just there to tank the multi-cannon and the cannon cart. Bro, Golem. Bro, Golem decided to hit the cart the very last one, so he takes so much damage. I hate you. No. Okay, so Frost. How do we use this Frost? I'm hoping that Golem goes up towards Inferno. Looks like he does. So we'll drop it here. So there's a zap in front of the giant cannon, so there's probably one on the other side. We'll use a barb to tank for the Inferno. Also can check for some traps. But yeah, there's a lot of mean traps around here. Pull that one. Bro, we're gonna get hit by every single trap. Okay, so there's one around the giant cannon, probably. And we just sacked a barb. You like to see that too. So my day's not going great, apparently. If we get the multi-cannon, I think it's not bad, because we might get the multi-mortar too. Do we get the multi-mortar? Oh, those Hog Riders. They're going. They're going. So we pulled 4 zaps. We have the haste down. I think we're looking pretty good. We can even use minions on the right side if we want to kill the giants. Yeah, it's basically kind of nasty. The new hero edition feels like nothing to me, TBH. You know, well, no matter how good the new hero is, I'm Town Hall 16 on my mains. It would take me too long to catch up. I'm not about to grind home village again. So this. And this. We're not going to worry about the minions. Let's just make sure we freeze the Inferno Tower and then this other rocket artillery. Barbs on the outside. Hog Rider stun and provide more DPS. We cannot use the zap here because of that Inferno Tower. The only way we fail this is if we let the Inferno Tower annihilate my butt cheeks. So we just have to not let that happen with the zap. The new hero is a baby dragon on steroids, by the way. How come all the new heroes are air? Are they tired of the ground ones? Bro. Alright. We're gonna avoid the blast bow and rock artillery like this. I guess we gotta do that. Because all the old heroes were ground. I don't know. I kind of like ground more. I like metas where ground is better in the home village, because that makes walls feel like they actually matter. If you really think about it, in the home village, you spend the majority of your time upgrading walls that don't do anything. Like, there's air troops, there's root riders, there's jump spells, there's earth. There's so many ways to destroy walls. And the level of your walls are completely irrelevant. I'm not waiting for that. Well, the new hero is air for people who don't like air. Not actual good in air armies, or at least effective. Huh. Okay. I don't mind hybrid attacks. Yeah, Root Rider meta feels like walls are worth so much, yeah. A big difference on whether your walls take 3 hits from Root Riders or 2 hits from Root Riders, and those hits being like 5 times every second. AJ Gary. Did you have a good time with your son? Alright, this clan is bad. The stream luck is not pulling through right now. The stream luck ain't doing it. I upgrade my walls only in Hammer Jam, takes 2 days. It's not a bad idea. But aren't a lot of people raiding during Hammer Jam? Does that affect the amount of loot that's in the game? Indian Clan. Why did Indian Clan get censored by YouTube? Is Indian a curse word on the YouTube algorithm? Nothing much. In a trauma because my exam yesterday went horribly. Son, my son ditched me for a college party. Oh no. I never went to any parties in college. I was too busy grinding Clan Capital. Worth. So worth. So J. Gary, do you have like a normal son who does like normal things with their life? Like has friends, gets along with other people? Cause you could also introduce him to Clan Capital. You could also try to, you know, destroy his life. Ruin it by showing him the Sparky and the Big Booty Golem. This rage is kind of swag, but it's fine. Don't worry, Sen, your massive CC art audience will kickstart your manga career. True. And Sparky gonna die. Sparky gonna die. Is this actually Max Clan? These Max Silver League clans, they're the worst, I swear to God. Yeah, you raised him good. He actually introduced you to Clash along. Is that how you got into Clash? Your son showed you and then he quit and then you kept going? Cause that's what happened to my girlfriend too. Apparently her family used to play, well, my ex-girlfriend. Apparently her family used to play Clash of Clans and she always thought it was dumb, and then one day she tried it and got hooked. You're not 67. He's not saying that because he thinks you are. He's just saying it because that's a stupid meme that TikTok has popularized, like many other stupid memes. Was your girlfriend Asian? No. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to dox no one. But no. Like, I found out about it on a call one day because, like, I'm a closet YouTuber. No one in my life knows that I made videos for a while. But, like, we were talking about games. Because, like, apparently she downloaded Steam recently. And then she said she also got into a mobile game. I was like, because Clash of Clans is the biggest mobile game, I was like, is this actually Clash or, like, Clash Royale? So I was like, what is it? And she's like, oh, Clash of Clans. I'm like, oh shit. Because at the time, I had, I think it was like 10k subs or something like that on YouTube. So I had a channel. I was making Clan Capital videos, and I was just hoping to God that she would never find out. What do you prefer, 106 or 110? How about neither? Are those meme numbers? Even your family doesn't know you stream? Okay, they know I stream, but they don't know I stream Clan Capital. Like, obviously my mom has to know because she's like downstairs. I say I stream art, which isn't totally a lie because sometimes we have art on the stream. But it's obviously not the full truth either. Don't bra me, Battles. You know how Asian parents are like better than I do. I get skinned alive if they found out what I've been doing with my free time. Don't you dare bra me, Battles. Acting like you don't understand. Being a closeted CC YouTuber is crazy. It's a hard life, man. It's a hard life of persecution. And ridicule by the home village gamers. Wonder if they'll accept you being... Well, I think if that were the case, that would be a bigger problem for my parents. Oh, I should have raged. What am I doing? Because my parents are like, all right, I don't care if other people are gay, but you can't because I want to have grandkids. That's my parents' stance on it. All right, we kind of griefed this barb camp. We might need to be a little bit more careful. Second attack. Bomb tower kind of choked my deployment. Did your mom check the chats? No, she doesn't. I will never tell her my channel name. She'll never find it. Not while I live. And like, she doesn't really go on English YouTube. Like, YouTube has a bunch of different communities based on language, so she's on like the Chinese community side. She would never find my channel. She also doesn't really watch games. So, I'm safe. I'm safe for now. Oh, what? That was supposed to be a giant. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Oh, pause. Whoa. We need to talk about this. Oh, my God. That's so bad. That is so bad. Bro, Sparky's still in range. Oh, we just inted this. She might use... No, she uses YouTube. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, this was an easy base, too. Oh, that's... Whoa. We need to lock in. We need to lock in, boys. Okay, I think we're still good. Oh, send you dirty griefer. We just need to kill the bomb tower. And there better not be traps over here. Okay, we have enough Larrys. Okay. If there's 2 bombs here, it's gonna be a sad day. Okay, we're good. You guys don't get the satisfaction of seeing me fail. Not today. This is a no push-ups kind of day. Alright, we might need to recruit some more people to Balloon Skies, though. Because I need people to help with raids. Okay, apparently every single zap is out there. Jesus. Alright, so there's 6 zaps on Golem Core. I think that was every single one that I just saw. Okay. Spike, do you want to join Balloon Skies? We can let you in. I'm 99% sure Sen whispers stuff like that to himself while... Does anyone actually like talk to themselves while they relieve their pent-up tension? Because I'm pretty sure that's just like... That's something that only happens in adult films. People don't actually graphically emote out loud. Unless I'm mistaken. Unless there's a gooning meta I don't know about. You don't, but I heard some people do. Like, I swear it only happens in adult films. That's not something that real people do in real life. But like, while you're doing the deed, aren't you alone? And isn't the expectation that you're completely in a private space? So doesn't that mean you understand that you're only talking to yourself at that point? Battles is capping. Right, he's secretly wakes up his house at 2 a.m. in the morning while he's reading his dirty mangas. He's the one. He's trying to pin it on other people. He's trying to hide in plain sight. Like he's one of us. Gaze, come on. We got the rock artillery too? Alright, we can just minor this. He's not one of us. He's not normal, like the rest of us Clan Capital gamers. The rest of us, we're respectful, silent individuals. We have proper etiquettes. Battles, on the other hand, the neighbors all know. The neighbors all know the dogs run away. He gets the police called on him. And while they're knocking on his door, he's still going. The man cannot be stopped. He's a menace to society. Alright, I think we just rage at the start. Barbs to kill these goblins. Poor Battles. He's the one who brought it up first. He tried to accuse me. He tried to accuse me of being the weirdo. When in reality, he knows what he's done. Trying to wash away his sins by blaming me. Not gonna work here, buddy. Okay, there's a lot of goblin throwers around here. I couldn't really snipe all those goblins. That's fine. We'll get the crusher. That's good enough. Balloon Lagoon, we can 10 miner this. Sendo, join today or next week. Put an account in the chat. We'll let you in, Mr. Spike. I'm just gonna zap and go next. Wait, Spike, is that a bored ape in your profile picture? I might have to reject your application if that's a bored ape. Okay, we'll let him in. We'll let him in. Welcome to the crew. Just read the rules. GUP 8P2R. Can I not? Oh, GU8P2R. It's a business monkey. Bro, you don't have a clan castle. Wait, I can't spell. I'm actually retarded. What the? There we go. Alright, let's go back. He got that profile pic for you and you only. Well, that better not be a bored ape. We're not allowing anyone from the Bored Ape Yacht Club in this sacred place. Alright, we'll just force quit this. Is this a force quittable base? Oh, Sparky's in range there. Whatever. Corpse that got vanished. We took him behind the barn. Or according to Battles, Crops is too busy with his activities. Sen, do you know how beautiful houses have big... I don't think that's the case. Unless I'm missing a key detail about what makes a house beautiful. Or maybe we just have different definitions on beauty. Like maybe it's that you have the Indian beauty style and I have the Chinese American beauty style. So he sent this message and YouTube censored after that happened? I don't know. I thought every time when a message goes through and then gets taken back, that's people manually deleting them. Pretty sure the YouTube automated system goes in before your message can even be seen. Was this one-shotable? I don't think so. It was close though. If this was lower level, I think this was actually one-shotable. Yeah, you can delete messages. Sometimes people in this chat grow a conscience. They realize that their messages, they're not fit for human viewing. And so they retract them out of shame. And I think it's good. It's good to have shame as a human being. There's not enough of that here. We really need more shame around here. Like, Jay Gary is a respectable person. He's never said anything in his life that he regrets. At least ever since he joined this channel. So he wouldn't know about this feature. But Crops, Battles, and the gang, they know all the systems like the back of their hand. Can I just 10x this? I think I can. Is 10xing this a bad idea? It might be, but I'm all for bad ideas. Alright, this is for science. Blastlo will hit because it shoots fast, but... This was a terrible idea. Why didn't someone stop me from doing this? This was a freaking atrocious idea. I think we're still good though. Wait, pause. Now we're good. I think center is everyone evil here. Why has this happened in my chat? Why can't I have a normal chat? I don't do anything weird. I'm a respectable Clan Capital gamer. I've done nothing wrong. And yet this is how I'm treated by chat. Sometimes trouble makes life interesting. I prefer a boring life. I'm not someone who looks for the baddies, you know what I mean? I'm not seeking the Asian baddies in my area. You'll tell me what I've done wrong? Tell me, Battles. You haven't turned around yet? Well, it ain't gonna happen. At this rate. Oh, shoot. Oh my god! I just lost like 5 miners there. Okay, we're still fine though. Because you're looking for Asian daddies instead. Look, I'll give you that one, Battles. That one was pretty funny. Oh, okay. You got me on that one. Congratulations, Battles. Alright. Let's see what peak they got. Man, this is a weird one. There's one Blasto that's in range of the peak, but then everything else has been spaced away. I think you have to start on the bomb tower and then go with the Rage early. Yeah, it has to be Sparky. There's nothing else that works. Rams at the start. Killing the dragon is going to be a big pain. But we'll see if we can get it done. And maybe 2 giants. Alright, we're going to have to get a bit lucky on the first hit. I think I want to Frost. If I freeze the left, can I hit Rock Artillery and Blasto? You can, but that's a 6.5, 7.5 Frost, which I'm not even going to try that. So I'll do this. And clip the dragon a little bit. Get the barbs around. Check for... Oh my god! That ram found the traps. He did find the traps. He died a hero. I'll hold the Rage a little bit deeper for the giant cannon. Rock Artillery's on me now. So I can get it here. Okay, that's nice. Oh, we got a giant kill too. That's nice. Oh, we got the card kill too. Oh, it's so good. Do we get one more shot? No, we don't. That's as good as it's gonna get though. That is as good as it's gonna get. We might have to go Graveyard Hogs. And the reason why I think Graveyard Hogs is the play is not because I'm trying to grief this, but because all of the defenses on the backside are point defenses. If I go Golem, it looks really rough. We did get all the defensive troops. We did get most of the splash. There's 2 mortars and a wizard tower left. But I think Graveyard Hogs is our best option. This. Wizard Bomb is really weak though. It's really weak. I think you have to live with it though. Just accept that the Wizard Bomb is gonna be what it is. See if this works. I mean, who even looks for baddies? Like, they always have a huge body count. I think, especially in America, promiscuity isn't really frowned upon in the dating scene. Might be a cultural difference. Alright, we gotta clear out. We gotta keep those wizards alive. Walk right for the giant cannon. Oh, bombs just wrecked me on the left. Darn. Yeah, the peaks that weren't doable today, they just weren't even close to doable. Yeah, too many bombs. Rip. We got smoked by the bombs. It's not even a 750, I don't think. We've gotten like 0 750s. Yeah, this one isn't. There was traps at the start and then traps at the back. Hard bases. Oof. We're getting kind of wrecked. So for good clan. Please, good clan. We need to bounce back. I think we've gotten like 2 bad clans so far on stream. Yeah, 2 bad ones. What is this? That blasphemous moved. Oh, this stream's a horror. Are you serious? Skeleton Park is the only default? No. No. Oh, Skeleton Park is the only default we're gonna get. You hate to see it. Sen, you like them? Wait, Jay Gary. Alright. You're supposed to be the one who doesn't do this. You're supposed to be the chosen one. No, Croft, stop it. He's the one who holds the balance in place. He's supposed to guide the Force, not lead us to darkness. Okay, Ram here is not going where we want him to, but hopefully the next Ram does. Well, that one doesn't either. Okay, should be good enough. Wait, iDragon, how'd you let us down this badly, bro? Good enough. Send how many? Bro, I'm not letting that message through. Crops, crops, crops. Just so you know, that message is never seeing the light of YouTube. Is Battle still mad at Crops? It's more like a lover's quarrel. You know, they kiss and make up at the end of every drama. They're like that one couple in high school that keeps breaking up, keeps causing drama, but in the end, they always get back together. All their friends are telling them that he's not good for her or she's not good for him. But it's like gravity. The toxicity just drags them back together. There's a lot of things I want to say, but then I'm reminded of the fact that Battles is underage and I don't want to get question mark pinged. All right. So I think our matchmaking has still been pretty good. We've gotten a lot of defaults, but we've gotten some shite clans. You think the exam pressure is getting to his head? Is right now a sensitive time for Indian people and exams? Because I feel like Indians are taking exams all year round. Or am I mistaken? Because they're always on the server saying how they need to take some study breaks. Sen, you can train Battles. Pause. Pause, Jay Gary. You're not supposed to be the one doing this. You're supposed to be the one who's mature, who guides the others with wisdom. Even though that the others might not listen to you, you're supposed to be the beacon of light for them. The thing they aspire to be, not this. Annual exam's the main one I see. All right. I hate this clan. I just want you to know I hate these clans that do this. They're not my friends. They fixed Goblin Mines though, like the entry for Goblin Mines, which is very nice. Nah, son, you already dig the whole... Jay Gary just try to fit you in there. I am not responsible for what you guys say. I refuse to take responsibility for other people's actions. Was this one-shottable? Nah, probably not. I kind of did spam in the middle here, but Blast Bow in the center, I've always assumed it's not possible at max. If this was lower level, I think you can one-shot this. Max level, any Blast Bow move is one of the worst things you can encounter. We got pretty lucky on the Wizard, though. Like, if your future wife be cheating with his boyfriend just to protect her or take his... If you cheat with his boyfriend, would protect her or take his kid as your own. Let's go to Balloon Skies 13 and pretend we didn't read any of that. Miners, you'll love to see them. Wait, pause. I didn't mean it like that. I'm gonna stop talking. Hey, if you have overflown clan capital gold, just put in my Brooklyn. I'm too lazy for that. There's better ways to get capital gold. I won't explain what those are because they're kind of against TOS, but they exist in legends and whispers and rumors. Dragon Cliffs, you can just... It's always good to bring one Frost, even if you can probably tank everything with Barbs. Just in case, you never know. And just pull the dragons away from the miners. That's all you gotta do. Heal here. All miners going onto the wizard tower is pretty bad. So we'll just use our last barb here and then Zappy or GG. Send 22 peak? Sure. We'll first do the peak over at Balloon Skies though. Wait, this base is pretty not good. Have y'all played new Subway Surfers game? Is there a new Subway Surfers game? I didn't even know about it. Subway Surfer has become the game I just attribute to YouTube commentary videos where they just put like Subway Surfers in the back. Not like an actual game that people play. So you can kill a dragon for free. You can start Sparky here. Probably Hog Garden makes sense. Frost on the bow. Peak. I think you want to go haste. Unless Rage makes more sense. Rage probably makes more sense. Man, this is a weird base. This is a weird one. Spike, I don't quite think that's a good idea. But you can test it out for yourself. Man, not being able to use the Rage early kind of sucks, but I think we have to do it like this. Hog Rider killed the bow. Okay, so we were able to not use the Rage early and then have decent HP on Sparky. That is the goal. Giant Cannon locks onto me, which sucks, but what can you do? Man, this... Okay, I forced my Sparky inside successfully. That's really good. Because these chains in the middle here, fantastic. That's why I brought the Rage in the first place. And with the Peak frosted up, we should be able to get a couple more Sparky shots. One on the Tesla, please. And then one on the air bombs, okay. That's really good. I didn't even see these giants were down here, lol. Alright, let's just use this barb to try to beat through the wall. And we're looking solid. This is pretty decent. Not the freest finish, because both Inferno Towers aren't frosted up, which limits golem angles. My instincts tells me I have to Sparky haste. And then frost. Yeah, I think it's Sparky haste frost. So, do you think we might witness World War III? It's possible. But we've moved into the modern era where there's internet and pretty much everyone who's young is against war across the world. Like you can talk about countries like North Korea, China, and you can say, oh, they believe whatever the government says. Not really. I think people are smart enough to not say they're against war in public, like in places like Russia, but by and large, you can't convince people that fighting conflicts that will not benefit them is good. So, will World War III happen? It's possible, especially considering at the rate we're going in 2026, at least the start of this year, it's very possible. But I don't think it will. It's just too unpopular politically now to be for war. It'll be funny if China gets involved because every team plug will explode. Are you saying that China's war strategy is getting everyone to use butt plugs from Temu? And so they have everyone in the world as hostages for their latest butt technology? That is a bold theory, Mr. Crops. That is a bold theory. Oh no. If you had to pick one, who out of the stream would you base a character on in your manga? My philosophy when making characters is try to make them more grounded and realistic. Like, Crops and Battles, they're like caricatures, so probably not them. Maybe someone like Jay Gary, someone who's respectable. I write respectable characters. Bro, Eye Dragon, man. You just had to be in the rage. Come on. Was it that hard? I hate you, man. Okay, Sparky doesn't get hit again, at least. Ooh, wait, Eye Dragon pause? Can we keep him alive to do some more damage? Air defense hits him. I think we let Sparky go. Deal with Bomb Tower over there. Minions can sweep the cannon. Oh my god, I messed up. Oh no, bro, it did. Oh god. Oh, that last tanking was so hard to do. Oh, it's a 750. It's the first one of the stream. Oh no. It's not an easy base. Rip. Ah. Oh, we messed up at the end. We were right there. We were right there. We were right there. Almost a full stream of no 750s. Damn it. We sold at the finish line. But yeah, Peaks went horribly this stream. We were almost there. Darn it. We were right there. Alright, can we not get another 19? I mean, these 19s, there wasn't too much I could have done. But yeah, we had 30 19s. You don't want any of these. Spike, I kind of blame you for this. This only started happening once you came in. Alright, we'll do Sun 22, then call it for today. I don't have any art ready for today to work on. Spike, this is on you. You're Rezi's spiritual incarnation. Rezi griefed our matchmaking and now it's you. You're his spiritual successor. this. Okay, so Barb there. Minion makes it in. 2 archers should be quick enough to clear the right side and then die before the giants start marching their way over. Okay, so we want to wait for this giant to go down so then the minions go left and clear those trash buildings. 2 minutes on the clock should still be plenty. But yeah, we are trying to get a little bit ambitious on our Sparky. We have 4 rams. Bunch of barbs, actually. You rage like this. What? Sparky doesn't go in? Wait, that's crazy. I think we're still fine. Oh, now you do. Screw you, Sparky. Can't avoid Sparky getting hit once, but that's fine. It's at least got the Tesla. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. Do we get the spear as well? We do. Alright, easy clean with our last hit. Actually, what is the cleanest way to kill? It doesn't really matter. Just don't overcomplicate this. Okay, you can force quick there. How's that not censored? See what they have for their next clan. And then I shall log off. The Demon King's daughter is too kind today. I feel like that's such a common premise. That could be any of the 10 mangas, manhwas that I'm thinking of. That's got to be the most generic premise with demon kings and daughters and villainesses and isekais and dungeons systems. But anyways, we'll call it here today. I have a lot of rating left to do at Balloon Skies that I will get to after this stream ends. I appreciate you all coming out this week. And I'll see you guys next week. Saturday will be the same time next week, but I think Sunday is when the daylight savings time kicks in. So I'll have to adjust to that, and it'll probably be 1 hour earlier than it usually is. And yeah, battles, get back to studying. Lock in, lock in. I appreciate it, and take care, everyone. Check out my partner is my student. Sounds like a porn plot, but oh, I'll check it out. And take care.